A Pittsfield family that traveled to China recently are now under quarantine. This comes after potentially being exposed to the coronavirus. We're on High Street in Holyoke, where you can see behind me, Sam's Food Store actually has a police presence. Holyoke police are here as well as state police, and you can see that the crime tape is up. This is the scene on Shaman Street, and as you can see, there's a whole bunch of branches like this all over the street. And if we pan over across the line, a tree fell down, going on top of another tree. Neighbors tell us that they saw a plume of smoke coming from this area, and lo and behold, it was because this tanker caught on fire, all while having the driver in the driver's seat. Today, Governor Charlie Baker announced that the stay-at-home order is now going to be extended till May 4th. One state trooper was killed and another two were hurt after an apparent murder-suicide in Illinois. Investigators say the shooting happened last night at a cigar bar near Chicago. Our team coverage continues. Thousands of people flooded the Mass Mutual Center for both the Bernie Sanders rally and the Thunderbirds game, causing major backups on downtown roadways. Authorities in California took on a massive rescue effort this morning after a smuggling boat dropped migrants in the water off the coast of Del Mar. A Belchertown man arrested in Chicopee last month is now facing firearm charges. We're told 23-year-old Melvin Rios was pulled over just 2 days after Christmas for not using his turn signal. Police searched the car and found a loaded pistol in the glove box. Rios also does not have a license to carry. He was arrested and later released on bail. A local professional golfer and a home builder are charged in a superseding indictment by a Springfield grand jury. Kevin Kennedy of East Longmeadow and Kent McCoy of Wilbraham were each charged with one count of making false statements to a federally insured financial institution. Benny Correa and Amanda Disley were on their way to grab dinner Wednesday night with their 5 kids. At the same time, reports of the kidnapping on Amherst Street were spreading online. Facebook posts of the suspect's car made their way to the couple's timeline. They were stopped at a stop sign on Arnold Avenue when
I said, "Yo, babe, that's that car. That's that car. I seen that car. You showed me that car. That's the car."
That's when Amanda brought up the post from Facebook to make sure it was the car and went on to follow it.
It was dark, at least 5% tint. When I seen it, I knew it was the car. So I pulled up against it when I got up to Harvey Street, and I flashed my high beams. The guy pulls up his hood and covers his face. Started to dart up Harvey Street, and I darted right behind him.
In this exclusive video given to Western Mass News by the couple, you can see as they follow the car while on the phone with 911.
Springfield, where you are.
They're turning down streets trying to avoid me. My husband reversed on the main road.
Right onto the main road.
We blocked him.
To block him in.
He jumped over a curb, and that's when the high beams flashed right into his driver, and I saw his complete face. He threw the hood back over his face, and I saw someone in the back seat pushing someone down. And that's when we were like,
it's him. No, this is a blue Honda Civic, and they're doing 100 miles an hour right now.
When he noticed that we were really chasing him when he did all the side streets, he just started blowing through every single red light, and my husband blew through every single red light with him.
It's a situation Amanda and Betty never thought they'd be in, especially with their 5 kids in the back seat. But they knew that this could have been life or death for someone else's child.
He just blew through a red light. He's blowing through red lights. He's blowing through red lights.
I feel relieved that we didn't chase the wrong person, and I feel relieved that my husband stepped up and that we got the plates, because the plates led to them finding him on the highway, because there was no notice of any plates.
The couple praised Springfield police because while chasing the suspect, they ran out of gas and the car took a lot of damage. With the plates the couple provided, police were able to continue the search and find the suspect a few hours later.
We blew our suspension.
Our tire.
Hey, I hit some dirt. I almost killed me and my kids because I jumped in front of cars and blew through red lights. And
yeah, we ate a lot of dirt, as you can see.
I wasn't thinking about that. I played it safe. I looked both ways before I crossed the street. I made sure there was no cars coming before I ate the red, and I was on them.
Although their car is now damaged, they say it's nothing considering the role they played saving a young girl's life.
There's still good people in the world. Not all people are bad. Just play it safe and make sure you watch yourself at all times. The world is not what it used to be.
I saw the impact about to happen. I kind of braced myself, And from there, you know, it was just a quick blur.
William Santiago reflects on what he believed were his last moments. It was his day off, and he was on his way to pay some bills. He was driving down 291 in Springfield, and when he tried to get off on the Chestnut Street off-ramp, the unthinkable happened.
The brakes had kind of locked up. So at that point, I kind of realized, like, oh man, you know, the car's not stopping. This is not good.
His car hydroplaned and hit a tree. William was seriously injured and couldn't feel his legs. He said he had to use his elbows to crawl out. He began losing consciousness, but says that's when he saw a woman running towards him in the distance.
I looked up at her and it's like, am I gonna be okay? I want my mom. She says, honey, you don't have your mom right now, but I promise you have me. And she just really reassured me, kept me calm.
She kept telling him not to move, and since William couldn't feel his legs, he began to worry.
And I just kept asking her, you know, am I gonna be able to walk again? And, you know, she kept telling me, I don't know, okay, but one thing I do know is you're here and you're gonna be okay. And she never gave me that false sense of hope, but she gave me that reassurance that I'm still here.
She stood with him until the ambulance came, and that was the last time he saw her. He knew he had to find the woman who saved his life, so he went to Facebook and shared this post in hopes he could find her.
Somebody had commented, you know, that's like finding a needle in a haystack. And I commented, and I was like, absolutely, but it's worth the try.
That needle in a haystack was found. The woman who helped him, named Christian, saw his post. 2 days after the crash, they met in person.
I bought her a heart necklace. It says "Forever My Hero," and then it's like a heart a locket. And on the other side of it, it has the date of the accident, and it has my initials, WS.
William says he is grateful to have found Christian, and as he continues to recover, he wants her to know,
you're my hero. Nobody stopped. People dialed 911. People were recording me. I couldn't believe it. But here comes this woman come running full speed at me, takes me right into her arms, telling me, you know, I'm not your mom, but I'm here for you. And it was just the most amazing thing ever, you know, and that woman is my hero. I don't care what she says. To this day, she will always be my hero. To the day I die, she's gonna be my hero.